Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. There are a couple spots that I'm watching out there for kind of flare-ups of rain and storms, the potential of flooding. But at this point, I'm still not seeing anything that is definitely going to spin up into a tropical depression or a tropical storm at this point. So I'm optimistic. While there's a lot to track this week, it's going to be an active week. I'm not seeing any signs of development. I want to pass along that good news right off the bat. But again, watching this area, southern Caribbean, watching over toward Nicaragua, some of our islands, Colombia, and then swinging back toward Panama, watching out for some of those rain and storms. Costa Rica, we've been seeing that. So I'm going to keep an eye on this sector. I'll break that down further in a second. And then elsewhere, scattering of showers and storms. Antigua and Barbuda, we've seen some nearby, most of the activity just offshore. Keeping an eye on that flare up still to the east of Barbados. I was talking about a couple videos ago how tropical waves, disturbances, whatever you want to call them this time of year, don't necessarily just march across. Sometimes they get caught up in fronts. Sometimes they just fizzle out. So it's a different time of year. So let's break it down further, and still some rain and storms as we get near the ABC Islands. So let me get a little bit closer here. Aruba, back through Trinidad, Tobago, Dominica, Antigua, and Barbuda, Montserrat. As we take you through the day, we're going to see that chance of some spotty showers and storms. Not super widespread. Again, more of it's going to be in our western tier. Little flare up off of Jacmel as we get over toward Haiti. So again, a scattering of showers and storms. But as the week goes on, we're going to see that higher chance of rain picking up. All right, again, this is the area that I'm watching, Western Caribbean. If there's going to be a spot over the next week to 2 weeks that flares up, it'll be in here. Not only do we have extra rain and storms like I just showed you in this area now, but as we go throughout the week, we're going to see that building further. So let me show that to you. So this is that spot that I'm watching. If we get development next couple of weeks, this is where we could see a spin up. And of course, watching here where we're seeing some of the extra rain and storms. So kind of two spots, that spot there, this spot here. This is all going to set the stage for that week that we'll be tracking some areas of rain, storms, and that potential of flooding. So this is 4 o'clock today, and you see a few showers popping up. Dominican Republic, Haiti, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands. Not super widespread. Seeing more Costa Rica and Panama. But let's bring you forward. I'll bring you into our Tuesday. This is tomorrow, and you see right there more rain and the potential of some flooding rain, especially over towards some of the higher terrain. Nicaragua, back through Costa Rica. Then we swing back here, watching out for more rain and storms, Trinidad and Tobago. But this flow here is eventually going to spin in. So a few more showers and storms, Honduras and Belize as we get into tomorrow afternoon. Just the focus just still south of Belize and Honduras. And again, watching out for some of those scattered showers and storms as we get across the eastern Caribbean. So that takes care of Tuesday. Let's get into Wednesday. I'll take you into Wednesday afternoon, stopping it here. You see, there we go again. When you see the brighter color showing up, the yellows and the reds, that's telling me that's more intense rain, the potential of flooding rain. So watching two spots again, and you see some of the moisture that I was talking about to the east of Trinidad, Tobago, east of St. Lucia, Barbados, starting to build back. Watching out for some more rain and storms, Venezuela. Guyana should stay to the north of Suriname. And then this pocket here just stays active. This is by Wednesday, so we're getting more rain. That's why I mentioned an active week. We have the rain here, but it's starting to increase in the eastern Caribbean. Let me bring you into Thursday afternoon at 4 o'clock, and you see more moisture around overall. Plus, I'll keep an eye on the Gulf of Mexico because we're going to have some old fronts around. But you see by Thursday, Cayman Islands over toward Jamaica, a little more green. Not a washout, not all day rain, not an organized system, but scattering of showers and storms. And then look at this. There's just more here. We've got a front to the north. We have this tropical moisture left. So parts of Mexico over by the Yucatan, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, that high chance of rain. And yes, that chance of rain picking up as well in the eastern Caribbean. So that's what I mean for that active week. Now, as we talk about development, there is still a chance of development this time of year. Really two spots I watch. First off, water temperatures are still conducive for tropical development. With that said, what's going on above our heads is usually not as conducive for development, which is good. We like that. A little more hostile up there, which is good. But sometimes you get old fronts as well that spin out into the Atlantic while the water temps are cool, or at least cooler. They can still spin up into something tropical. So I keep a very close eye on the Caribbean through the end of November. And again, far out in the Atlantic. Usually if something develops out there, it's usually not a big issue. Now, with this kind of disturbance or whatever you want to call it, this blob of rain in the western and central Caribbean, south of Jamaica, the Pixie, you okay? Sorry, that's my puppy making some noise. Hang tight, Pix. So as we get back into the southern Caribbean, you see here a little flare-up of some kind of wave heights that are increasing to 2.5 meters here. So we have more rain. I showed you that on the model. You're a good girl. I showed you that on the model. So again, we are seeing some of the wave heights building here, just thinking of our boaters, our captains out there. And of course, where we've had all the rain, open waters of the Atlantic, we're seeing some of those higher seas. So just where we have the rain and storms makes sense. That's where those seas are a bit higher. All right, 2-day forecast, Trinidad and Tobago. 30 degrees. It is still going to be hot. We're not going to see rain all day, but a chance of scattered showers and storms. A little bit of a better chance tomorrow. And then as I showed you earlier, the end of the week, the rain chance will be even higher. And I'll watch out for some isolated pockets of flooding. I'll keep you posted on that, my friends. And then as we work our way into Belize, rain chance is not as high early in the week. So today and tomorrow, 30% chance. But then I showed you that tropical model where there's more green popping up by Thursday. So in Belize, for example, a better chance of rain later in the week. We're going to see things picking up by the end of the week. All right, we got through Nicole, of course. We're still recovering from Lisa. A lot of us remember Fiona. It has been a crazy busy season after August was crazy quiet. If there is another name on the list that goes down, next name on the list would be Owen, or I guess that is the next name on the list. But if we do have a name system, Owen will get the name, Paula after that. Hopefully, we're not seeing any signs of organization. So as we go through the week, I'm going to be tracking those areas of rain since they'll become more intense. And if I see any signs of organization, I will let you know. Apparently, I need to go walk my dog, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I hope you guys have a good day ahead.